And
Oh,
we are live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching us from, and welcome to the Breakfast Club. We got a beautiful bunch here this morning. Look, and we got a beautiful sunrise behind us. And Jose's on the beach already. She's getting it all warmed up for us. Please let us know where you're tuning in from today in this beautiful world. This morning, we are here to dive into a little few of the little things that actually help make this business work on a day to day basis. And each of our ladies is going to do a question for us, or an answer to a question for us, I should say. So please feel free to give us a comment. Keep it pleasant, please. We're here on a positive note. And let's get the show on the road. Okay, then. First up, let's see. Miss Tina, what's the best advice you've ever received from someone else?
Well, the first one, I'll just say I have two. The first one is take care of number one always. That was from me,
mm.
my father. And the second one is never quit on a bad day by Phoebe Trotman.
Oh,
Mm,
And
very
it's
very
true
good.
because
good.
this business and being an entrepreneur and being your own boss and having to be accountable and show up every day, it's tough work. It's tough work. So you got to, on those down days, you got to be putting that spin on things and realize that it will all work out. And we do have support, all of you and others that we tap into. But yeah, just don't quit. Stay plugged in and don't quit.
Oh, thank you
That's it
very
from me.
much, Tina. Good points. Okay, Miss Elena, you're up next. Where do you get your confidence from on a bad day?
Thank you, Pam, and good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening. Where do I get my confidence? I get it within. I kind of analyze why I'm having a bad day. Although you want to have a bad day the whole day, but it's like you just do the the count back of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, which is Mel Robbins, and that's where I look back and reflect and say, okay, so why has this beautiful day become a bad day? There's no such thing as bad days. It's just the way um, we interpret it. It's the same thing like when I look at my grandson and he's upset. And, I always turn my head upside down and say, we're going to turn that frown upside down. So when you do that, it puts a smile on them. And that's how I get my confidence back. Thank you.
Oh, that's good. I always
Nice.
think of it sometimes when you get out of bed, sometimes, and the older people would say, "You got out of the bed on the wrong side again this morning. Go back and try
Hmm.
that over." And
That's
it's
right.
Yeah.
little things that do help pick you up, right? Awesome, Elena. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Miss Grace. What does your morning look like to make you sure that you're going to have a good day?
Thank you. Thank you. Good morning. And thank you, Pam, for asking me this question. And good morning to all the beautiful ladies and to all the viewers, whoever watching us right now. Good evening, good afternoon, or wherever they're watching us, or they're going to watch the replay. Yes, that's a very good question because, as we know, my morning starts with our breakfast club, first of all, with my beautiful favorite ladies, with all of you. So that's the beautiful positive start for me right there. And after that, I have another morning routine where I write my gratitude, like 10 things I'm grateful for every day. And then I listen to some positive talks, positive videos I watch, and that goes on for an hour and a half. And there I get my positivity. There I get my, even if I have something like bad or my mood, like it just charges me up right up, and then I feel bad, and that makes me feel that I'm good, especially writing the grateful things, every day. Really, really, really makes me feel good and makes me feel positive for the rest of the day. So that's my morning thing.
Oh, thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. And I was thinking, like, she's got all this plan to do in the morning. How long do it take her to do all that? Because when I get up in the morning, I have to go, woo, woo, woo. And then I forget I've got something left out. So I got to go back and do it. And then it kind of messes up my thing. But it's nice when you go in and just meditate and especially do your gratitude, right? Because gratitude, we don't realize how much we have to be thankful for.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
thank you, Grace. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Okay, Jose, what tools or habits do you use to keep things running smoothly?
How long do we have to talk? I'm going to try and stick to the business itself because I have a morning routine too. The mornings that I can get up early, for some reason lately, 5 o'clock has been a little harder, so it's been 5:45. But I find that when I stick to an outline, I have to stick to an outline. So I know step by step what needs to be done because I tend to have a lot of interruptions. I've been trying for years to not have interruptions in my day to be able to, work on what I need to do. And when I'm interrupted, and this is a statistic, if you're interrupted from your work, it takes 20 minutes for you to get back into the momentum of what you were doing. So if I have a list and I know where I'm at, then I can go back to that spot and then continue to work. But, really having done reading, like we are encouraged to read good books, and that's where I've read the Morning Miracle, to use savers. So you start off your morning with silence, affirmations, visualization, exercise, and journaling. And those are all things that keep coming back in different books and suggestions and, often. So, for me to start my morning that way is also part of keeping things going smoothly. And I'm incorporating, I have to honor Grace for the meditation that she does because that's something that I have to incorporate in there as well, because I have found lately that just being quiet is such a gift. It is such a gift in this busy world. And you can start with just a few minutes. It doesn't have to be, she goes up to 8 hours. It's like, okay, wait a minute. You have to, sedate me to do 8 hours. But that is a very important one as well. So thank you very much for the question.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And I was thinking about as she was talking, because the tools we use, the support we have, we
Mhm.
find it in our community, our business community, correct, Jose?
Mhm. Yeah.
Because I was introduced to the savers after I joined the business. And the people that's watching us today might think like, do those women do anything else other than this business? Well, yes, we do. You don't have whatever you're doing, and you're doing this business on the side, you don't have to do anything for any length of time. Like you can
Mhm.
time slot things in there. Like when you get up in the morning, do your morning routine. Take 10, 15 minutes if that's all you have. If not, take 5 minutes. 5 minutes is better than nothing. And then if you got to go to a job and you need to check in on your business, maybe you only got 10, 15 minutes to check in on your business. Check out your emails. Go in and see what the business has to offer you to stay, because every day we're learning in here, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Like
Yeah.
yesterday we had 2 Zoom meetings, and sometimes you have time to go and watch them live. If not, the replay is always there. So there's no pressure in learning when it's up. You can learn
Yeah.
at your own pace because we're all learning at our own pace. And one thing that one of the questions that was there, and the ladies didn't choose to answer it, was what is one thing that you check on every single day? And that for me is my business, because we have different places in our business community where we can go and check and see what the updates is for our business, what we need to be keeping up on today, what issues is going on inside. Do we need to do something in order to move ourselves forward? Do someone else need a helping hand? And it's all there. And you know what? You can do it. It doesn't take a genius to do this. Anybody can do it. Like we says, it's not for everybody, but anybody can do it. So you can come in and join us. Like if anything that you've heard here today rings a bell, or you think you like to try it, but you don't know where to start, we have a live webinar, and I have it on the bottom of our screen, Tuesdays and Thursdays. And you can even, if you can't watch that live, we do have a replay that you can watch, and you can go to either one of our pages and check out the link where you can go in and watch it. So we'd love to have you on board. There's always room for more. We have a beautiful community here. This is 5 ladies. We have a few more in our breakfast club. Unfortunately, they weren't able to join us again this morning, but maybe tomorrow or next week, you will see some new faces again. But thank you, everyone, for joining us today. I love my ladies. God bless and have a great day.
Thank you. Bye bye. Have a great day.
Bye.